Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your tarot card for the week of May 17th, 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it's meant for someone else. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. If you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, real quick, Virgo, this is not what you don't see coming for the week ahead. I've already released those readings, and you're welcome to view them at the end of this one. However, Tarot Card of the Week reading is intended to be a message to you from Source, something that they want you to consider at this time, so you can make a decision that is best for you and your life in this moment. With all of that said now, my friends, my mercurial cousins, let's begin. Tapping into the Virgo collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What is the Tarot Card of the Week here for the Virgo collective for the week of May 17th, 2026? What is their Tarot Card of the Week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your Tarot Card of the Week, the Emperor. In this situation, where can you find wisdom and stability? Oh, that's interesting. Bottom of the deck, the Empress. What is growing and evolving in your life that needs your attention? There's a decision here. There's something you're about to do. And the message that I just got was you have to make this decision and execute it as an emperor, not as a page and not as a knight. Tell me more about this here for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is the Emperor their Tarot Card of the Week? Fell face down, and I'm told not to take it. Okay. In this situation, where can you find wisdom and stability? One more shuffle here. Thank you. King of Wands, Knight of Swords, and a Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles. Why do you want vengeance? All right, you want to take action towards something. King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. King of Wands is clarified by the Magician, the Hanged Man, and the Six of Swords. Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Knight of Swords is clarified by Two of Pentacles, a Five of Wands, and the Empress. I would not do it. I'm going to take that phone call there that just came in as a message, like, don't do it. Nine of Cups. It's not the way to get your message across or how you can get your point across. Interesting. Nine of Cups here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Nine of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. There's a different way that you can do this. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups. Can you clarify this? Nine of Wands here. What is this? King of Wands, you want to take action. There's something here you want to do. There's something here you want to manifest. Some type of outcome here. You want to manifest it. Tell me more about this here. One more shuffle. And it's like right now you're thinking, how am I going to do this? Death card. Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting this message for the Virgo collective. If it's not your message, please don't be offended. They're just general collective readings, okay? You can just check another placement. I am a Gemini Sun, Scorpio Moon, Aquarius Rising. Plenty of times my own readings don't resonate with me. It's okay, check another placement, okay? There's something here that came to an end, and I feel like you want to create justice here for yourself. Like, I have to take control of this. I have to handle this. King of Wands. For me, queens exist in the present because they process the past, and kings take action. And there's something here you're like, I want to take action on. I'm almost getting this, like, and I want to do it in the cover of darkness. Notice how this person in the boat, they have like this this blanket or this robe or something like that, like over their head. And then you have the other people here. It's almost like you want to do this in the cover of darkness. How can I do this and get away with it? I think you're looking for justice on your own. The problem is you're thinking like a page, and you need to think like a king. You're thinking like a Page of Swords. You're supposed to be thinking like a King of Swords. Tell me more about this here, please. That Five of Wands. It could be with a person. It could be with a group of people. One more shuffle here. Thank you. This is clarified by the Nine of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Hermit. It's you. You're not happy with this. You're not happy with what is happening or what has happened. You feel wounded. You feel betrayed. You feel lied to. You feel manipulated. You want justice on your own behalf. And you feel that by creating this justice or, yeah, creating this justice, like, then I get to start over. Then it's like, the Empress here is holding the baby. It's like I get to start off fresh because I know that I made them get theirs. But you're thinking like a page. In this situation, where can you find wisdom and stability? Thinking like a King of Swords, not a Page of Swords. Tell me more about that. Thinking like a King of Swords. One more shuffle here. Thank you. What is growing and evolving in your life that needs your attention? This idea. Oh my God, Hangman. This idea that you have to get back, revenge or something like that. You're thinking like a page. One more shuffle here. Thank you. King of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. That's what you need to think like. If you're going to, I'm not telling you that you should do this, but sometimes living well is the best revenge. Sometimes living well is the best revenge. If you are fired from a company unfairly, I'm not telling you that you shouldn't go to court or sue them if you have like legal grounds to do that. But I wouldn't like create fake names and in the cover at night and like give them bad Google reviews or make false complaints or say the restaurant has cockroaches if it doesn't, like whatever this is. There's something here about like, no, finding a better job or maybe even in time opening up your own business. Like living better, showing them that you were not the problem because you ended up at another place of employment. Like that's your best revenge on them. Not anything that you're going to do to them like online or some like childish stuff. If this is someone who betrayed you in some way, they triangulated you or they left you for someone else, your best revenge is to find your counterpart. Not to focus on them or try to make their relationship come down or tell their person they were cheating on them or something. No, your best revenge is finding your counterpart. That would be a better use of your pentacle resources, your time, your love, your money, your talent, whatever this is. If this is a competitor that has stolen some of your ideas, again, I'm not saying there's not legal recourse allowed here. Of course there is. You can always get justice on your own behalf legally. It's a problem when we try doing it ourselves. When we try doing it ourselves, we create karma. And we get very short-term satisfaction. Take it from someone who's done it. I've been on this planet 52 years. And I'm not trying to lecture you at all. I don't know what this person or these people did. They could be a fuckload of monsters. I just got demonetized. I'm not going to make a penny on this video. That's okay. That's okay. I could scrap it and make a new video. I'm not going to because one of you needs to hear this. Living better, connecting with more people, having another job, being more successful is a better use of your pentacle resources than spending it on this person or these people. If there's a legal route you can take, you can do both. But I don't see the justice card here. So for most of you, this isn't like, oh, I could just sue them. It might be for one or two of you, but the majority of you, it's not like I can sue them. This is, I want to burn that down. Look at the King of Wands with all the fire. Oh, I don't get to have that. They don't get to have that. And you do what you want, but your message here this week is like, just reconsider this because you're thinking like a page. You're thinking from the wounded child within you. God, I've been there. I was there 3 years ago. I did something horrible, horrible. And I had to reap the consequences of that decision. And thankfully he forgave me and we're on amazing terms today, but I wasn't guaranteed that at the time. So there's something here, maybe you're coming from this place of wounded pride, wounded ego, a little immaturity, maybe a childhood wound was triggered. But this is not the answer. The answer is moving in a better direction for yourself. Living better is the best revenge. Anything else on that before we get into advice? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Five of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Star. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords. I would leave this on this. Can I just get info on what happens to this person or these people? I know that you're sitting there in the Five of Pentacles, but if you took your energy and moved it in another direction, you would have wish fulfillment here. The partner you want, the life you want, the job you want, the living situation you want. What happens to this person or these people? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Three of Swords. Whatever they did to you, they're going to get back. Chariot and the Moon. You just can't see it now, and neither can they. Eight of Cups. They will be emotionally disappointed in some way. We all generate karma. It's the, you know, it's just the universal rule here. So I would let the universe handle them. Now, you might not like how the universe handles them, but the universe is going to make them feel what you felt. It just might look differently. You know, maybe this is someone who cheated on you and they, you know, left you for someone else. You go off, you find your own person, you find your match. Emperor to the Empress, Queen to the King of Pentacles. Okay, long lasting, for the rest of your life type of relationship. Loving, nurturing, you travel the world, you enjoy life to the max with this person. You create legacy wealth with this person. And this person here, maybe they end up staying with that person they left you with. The person ends up cheating on them. And you might be like, oh, well, that's no big deal. But it is to that person. Or they lose their job. Maybe they keep the person that they cheated on you with, but they lose their job 5 years from now. And you might be like, well, they didn't feel what I feel. They will. They will feel what you felt. It just might look different. So I feel here the situation where you can find wisdom and stability is to concentrate your efforts in a different direction, how to improve your life. Let the universe take care of them. They always do. They always do. And if you do this, the universe will take care of you too. And this is, you know, delayed or off the table or something like that, you know. Don't cheat yourself out of this because of what that person or those people did. 3 cards of advice here. One more shuffle. Thank you. 2 of Cups. Ace of Cups. Focus on the new. Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. What did I tell you? Focus on the new. Based upon your past experience, you know that this was a shitty situation, right? Queens exist in the present. They process the past. So based upon that, you now know what you want. You know what the ideal professional, platonic, romantic partner is. Move in that direction. Move towards your 10 of Pentacles. Moon card to the Moon card there. Let the universe deal with them. They will. It's only advice. That's what I have for you, Virgo, for the week ahead. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure, oh, I just saw justice. The universe will handle this on your behalf. There's nothing you have to do but live a better life. That is what I have for you, Virgo. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.